here. Let's take it deeper. The trap isn't just set, it's maintained. The mechanics of the floor. Listen. Started in the agora, the Greek model, the paideia. Not just an education, it's a psychological idea. A mechanism for the ruling class to reproduce the self, imprinting their consciousness, hoarding more than just the wealth. What's only in perspective, it's the ultimate narcissistic act, meant to do eroticism, that's a cold-blooded fact. Ensuring that the youth are literally possessed by the values of the regime, put the future to the test. Then we shifted to the Romans, where the body's just a resource, the economic reality, a brutal violent discourse. The slave, the foreigner, the conquered, they're just property to mine. The precursor to the globalist extractor of the vine. The belief that your status grants a right to human life, using the vitality of the poor to sharpen your knife. Now fast forward to the Epstein class, the modern day elite, high finance intellectual, the circle is complete. But let's look at the poverty trap, the way they work the floor, when the belly's screaming hungry and the wolf is at the door. The poor reach out for help, state, please provide, but the government assistance has a darker side to hide. They ask for the aid, for the subsidy, the check, not seeing the invisible noose around the neck. The system creates the vacuum, then the predator fills the space, trading aid for access in this godforsaken race. And here come the industry creeps, the talent scouts, the suits, promising a way to harvest all the golden fruits. Your kid's a star, they whisper with the predatory grin, while the parents hand them over just to let the light in. Trading the child's future for a chance to pay the rent, a sacrifice to the gods for the money that's been spent. Industry gatekeepers acting like the Roman Lord, buying up the vitality that the poor can't afford. In the spirit of Amos Wilson, let's analyze the brain, a pathology of supremacy, causing systemic pain. When you rise above the nomos, above the reach of law, you regress to the primordial of the predatory claw. The Greeks called it mentorship, but this is mercantile, using the poverty trap to make the vulnerable compile. Blackmail is the glue, the parenting on the chain. In a world of mutual destruction, they're addicted to the stain. It's the pedagogy of domination, the predator's creed. From the ancient city-state to the modern global greed, they decoupled from humanity, the feeding on the remains, while the gods of the earth try to hide the bloody stains. From the agora to the island, the ritual stays the same. It's a secret bond of power, and extractive is the name. The ruin of a people is preceded by the corruption of their elite. When the industry creeps and the bureaucrats meet, feeding on the children, trading bread for the soul.